Previously on Aussie FIFA HD. Hazard, shoots, Ronaldo! Ronaldo, but yes! Go Ronaldo! Fucking go! We've done it. G'day guys, Aussie FIFA HD, and welcome back to episode number 102 of FUT Champions to glory on my channel, lads. Today, in front of you on your screen, you can see that at this point in time, like last week, and I'm telling you, it was identical to last week, we were 28 wins and 2 losses, which means if we could win the next 10 games in a row, then we could get top 100. I must mention to you guys the result of the first 20 games that we played this weekend league. At that point in time, we were 18 wins and 2 losses. So for me to possibly get top 100, I had to go 20-0. 20 wins with 0 losses. So far, we've gone 10 wins and 0 losses. Lads, could we do it again? You're gonna have to find out, and without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Rightio lads, so as we move on into the gameplay of the final 10 games of the weekend league. Now, these are games 30 to 40, obviously, and I will mention to you guys, that by the 20th game, I was 18 wins and 2 losses. So for me to get top 100 this weekend, I had to win 20 wins out of 20 games. Lads, I don't even think I've ever done that before in FIFA 17. So lads, if I was able to pull this off, it would be a miracle. As you see, we did start off well in the 31st game. David Luiz getting a penalty, and he slots that home into the bottom corner to make it 1-0. And I got a rage quit. I could not believe it. Early on in the game, 1-0 lead from a penalty, and Black Magic rage quits. I have no idea why he did. He was still in the game, obviously. But yeah, you know, that gave me a boost. It gave me a bit of confidence. So yeah, I'll take it as we come up against an opponent with team of the season Hazard, Vardy, Son, Kante, Pogba, Chan. What a team, you know, and especially those 2 pink cards at the back. You know, the combo of Butland and Smalling. I came up against those 2 so much in the weekend league, and I'll tell you what, it was very frustrating. However, the short guy of the team, Lionel Messi, scores a header at the near post. You can't write it, can you? You just cannot write it. Lionel Messi, one of the shortest players in my team, wins a header in the box and he scores a goal. I could not believe it, you know. It just must be those jumping stats that Messi has, because he has very good jumping stats and very good agility stats. He's able to get up to those headers and obviously, you know, score goals. But as you see, we did a lovely goal here, you know. Pass into Ronaldo, he does a burpee spin past the defender, into Kante, and a bottom corner finish. Now, to my surprise, once again, early on in the game, my opponent was still in the game. He rage quits at 2-0 down. I could not believe it, but lads, I'll take it. You know, I definitely will take it. At this point in time, I was, I believe, 30 wins and 2 losses, so I needed obviously 8 wins, you know, out of the remaining 8 games, and yeah, we're going to have to see how we indeed went, lads. It was tough. I tell you what, it was very tough. As you see, we did get a rage quit as it does load up here. You will see, though, I was sort of dominating this guy. It was a little bit close, but I do believe I did have the upper hand. As you see, I did have 5 shots to his 1. So that put us up into 30 wins and 2 losses. I will not complain now, but as we come up against an opponent with an awesome team, a super team that is, team of the season Lukaku, Sanchez, Kante, Alonso, Walker. He's got the pink Smalling, Reed on an attribute card, Chan, Ericsson, and De Gea in goal with that bronze card, which I do believe he will sub off at the start of the game. As you see, lads, we start off well. A burpee spin with Mane and a lovely tidy bottom corner finish. Now that was the only goal in that game that sealed us the win. Now, I will say this guy was a very good opponent. I've come up against him multiple times in the weekend league. His name is That Whip Benene. Now, he is a very good player, regularly gets the lead, so I was a very lucky chappy to get past this and you know, take the win. It was a very close game, you know, we had even shots, even possession, and I was very happy to take away that win as we come up against an opponent with another good team. You had Dybala, Isco, Callejon, Iniesta, Malo, Sergio Ramos, Pepe, Oblak, Rakitic, Felipe Luiz, and Carrasco, lads. A decent team now from my own mistake in the back. You know, he just punishes me. You know, a lovely top corner finish from Isco. punishes me, you know. My fault, you know, I paused it and didn't switch on when I had the ball, so my fault, but we score a lovely goal here. A lovely body feint with Mane, a 1-2, Ronaldo slots it through to him, missed from the first time, however Messi is there to tap it home, but it was the actual build-up play before that which was a lovely goal. So I will take it. You know, Messi, pass a defender, a 1-2 with Kante into Messi. Once again, I saw Ronaldo. He's on there, uses the shield button to keep the defender away, and he slots that home into the bottom corner. A lovely goal once again. 2-1, 17th minute, and I'll take it, lads. I do believe we did have one more time, and more time for one more goal. As you see, David Luiz drives it forward. The big David Luiz centre-back this year is a very good card, especially in that midfield. I do score a sweaty goal here, but in FUT Champions, it is what it is. I have to do what I have to do to score, and you cannot blame me for that, can you? But as you see, lads, final score 3-1, and I'll take it, lads. 3-1. I believe that was our 31st or 32nd win, so we did have still 6 or 7 games remaining that we did need to win in a row. As you see, we did dominate this guy. 14 shots to his 4. Very unlucky for my opponent. I do apologise for beating you, but in some cases, I am better than you. As you see, we do come up against an opponent with another good team, lads. I'm telling you, a lot of good teams have come up against this weekend league. We had Dembele, he had Lacazette, he had Martial, he had Herrera, Schneiderlin, Stindl, he had that centre-back from Gladbach, I can't remember. It's Gladbach. The last bit of the name is Gladbach. As you see, we did start off well here. Mane smashing it home to make it 1-0, lads, in the 7th minute as we give him dab number 1. A lovely finish from Mane. A very good card this year, and I'm glad I packed him in my monthly rewards. As you see, he holds it up. A lovely goal here from my opponent. A lovely pass into Dembele. Butland should have been doing better, though. I do believe he should have been doing better. It went straight to him, and he decided to dive out of the way and let it go into the back of the net. No idea what he's doing. Unlucky to Butland. As you see, though, we do a lovely driven pass into Messi, and he is not missing a one-on-one with the keeper. 99 Messi, showing why he's a 99 rated player, to give him dab number 2, lads, and that makes it 2-1 in the 50th minute. Now, I do believe he comes back to make it 2-2. As you see, it was a lovely goal. You know, driven pass into Messi. Lovely goal. You know, Messi is not missing that, as I said before, but as you see, lads, he does come back. We intercept with Messi, you know, once again, into Ronaldo. Or did I score here to make it 3-1? I might have scored here to make... I did, and then he rage quit. I apologise for that. No, that was bad commentating. He rage quits after this goal. I do believe he rage quits. I did forget. I think there's another game where he comes back 2-2. I'm not sure which one that is, but you'll have to see in the future. But as you see, lads, rage quit. I believe like 3 out of the 5 games that we played were rage quits, which I'm very happy about. But lads, that puts us up into Elite 1. I cannot complain. And we have 6 games remaining. No, we have 4 games remaining, lads, to get top 100. We come up against an opponent with a lovely team. He had El Shirawi, the SBC version. He had Hamshik, Nainggolan, De Rossi, Khedira. He had that 89 rated informed Dybala, Alessandro, team of the season Chiellini, who was an absolute pain in the rectum through the weekend lead. I faced him so many times, and he kept me out so many times. It was so annoying. As you see, a lovely Berber spin with Ronaldo, and Messi slots it home into the bottom corner in the 25th minute, lads. A lovely start for us after we give him dab number 1. As you see, we do start off well again, making it 2-0. So Messi with a bit of a lucky rebound. As you see, we do slot that home into the bottom corner as he makes it 2-0. Now, unlucky to my opponent, but Class on Grass, I do believe, comes back in this game. I think he does. You see a lovely, long shot with Dybala. I can't take anything away from, a lovely long shot with Dybala to make it 2-1, and I do believe he comes back to make it 2-2. As you see, lads, I'm driving forward with David Luiz. He do I get another goal? Oh, I'm so bad today. Lads, we do get another goal to make it 3-1. I'm so bad. There's a game the opponent comes back and draws 2-2, and I've come back. I can't remember where it was. Or does he come back here? Dybala, rebound from... he should have been doing better Butland there, but I do apologise for this commentating, guys. That's just not good enough. But, lads, we do make it 4-3 with a lovely skill dribble with Messi into Nainggolan, drives it forward. I do see Ronaldo in the far post, and he's not missing an open goal, lads, to make it 4-2. So he doesn't actually come back in this game. I do apologise for that very uncoordinated commentary there. I do apologise. As you see, lads, we are subbing on Insignia, and that connection has been lost. Opponent's screen comes up, and that makes us, it puts us at the 35 win mark. So I cannot complain, lads. Only 3 wins remaining to get ourselves top 100 consecutively in a row. We come up against a team with Lacazette, Depay, Son, Sigurdsson, Dembele, Smalling, Butland, Valencia, Yenga and Biwa. He had Talishi. He had Taliso. A very solid team, a very OP team this year. But we did start off well, lads. As we're going down the line with Sanchez, we're holding up a little bit, just going down the line, waiting for that right pass. As you see, I do go through. He doesn't tackle me, and a lovely finish from Mane. Cannot complain. Beautiful finish, and he has scored me some brilliant goals this weekend. Like, I'll tell you what, as we give him dab number 1. That Mane card definitely is just amazing. You know, we did end this game. You know, as our opponent did rage quit, so unfortunately to him. But lads, that put us up into 36 wins. 2 games remaining. 2 wins required. Could we do it, lads? As we come up against an opponent with SBC Son, Caldibial, I think that's, I can't believe that. I don't know his name. I think it's Caldibial, I think. El Shirari, Ericsson, Sigurdsson, the tournament version. As you see, lads, we do start off not too bad in this game. You see, we win the header. Messi drives it forward. A very bad mistake for my opponent, and he is not messing them 1-on-1 with the keeper. Lads, this was to make it 37 wins. I was so happy at this point to score that goal, because I knew if I could win this game, it was only 1 more left until we actually got ourselves top 100. But see, we do score a sweaty goal, and I do believe that was the end for my opponent. Or did I have one more time? More time? No, it was the end for my opponent, as we give him dab number 2, lads. Connection has been lost from your opponent, and in the end, lads, we were 37 wins. I went 19 wins out of 19 games on that Monday morning, lads. I was absolutely on fire. I had 1 game remaining, 1 win required. Did I buckle it? You're going to have to find out in the live reaction tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Can we smash 20 likes? That would be amazing. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Could we get top 100 consecutively 2 weeks in a row? You'll have to find out. See you guys. Have a good one. Have a good day. And peace.